Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be the first update in the roulette pan collab. I forget what round we are on, possibly 8 or 9. And if you're new to this project, this was created by Rebecca and Lexy. I will have both of them linked down below, as well as all the other information, including the spreadsheet, playlist, etc. Everybody else who's currently participating, and if you want days worth of content similar to this to binge watch, you can just search the hashtag roulette pan collab. This project has a spreadsheet with a ton of different prompts. There was a spreadsheet with 50 different prompts, and now we have upgraded to one with 100 prompts on it, randomly generating 6 numbers or 6 prompts to work on at any given time, and then choosing products within our collection and goals for those products, whether it be to complete them, hit pan on them, whatever it might be, usage goals, etc. So if you're interested in seeing my progress, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. All right, guys, I mentioned in a recent video that I haven't been wearing makeup basically at all, and I forgot how to do my makeup. So we're looking super muddy. My face is much darker than my neck. It's all good. It's all good. I don't care. Just wanted to point it out so you don't have to. Let's jump into my progress. I don't have anything that will be rolling out. However, I am going to roll in one more product. We're going to randomly generate a new prompt at the end of this video, just because that's the fun in this. And I just recently wrapped up, or will be wrapping up, my graveyard project pan at the end of this week, so that will be 6 products that I was working on panning. I didn't do a very successful job in that, spoiler alert if you're interested in that upcoming update or finale. But I recently finished that project off, so I feel comfortable rolling in an additional product to work on. So let's get into my progress. We'll start with the first product. I have for the prompt, your best panning category. And for me, I chose a lip oil or a lip gloss from Tower 28. I find lip glosses and lip oils pretty quick to get through and go through. I like constantly wear a lip product, even though we're still wearing masks at work. I have a long commute to work, and I'm like constantly putting things on my lips. So I chose one of my Tower 28 lip jellies. I've been trying to work my way through my lip jelly collection. I am someone who really enjoys this formula, but I prefer the milky line to their original line. So this is a shade that I probably wouldn't repurchase again, although I do think it's a really pretty one for the summer, so maybe. But I thought I'd just work on one that I didn't necessarily think I would repurchase when I finished it. This one is in the shade Fire. When we rolled it in, it was right up here, and now we have moved right down here. So I do feel good about the movement that I have made in this product, especially since I was focused on some other lip products this last month, so it wasn't like this was my main focus. This did weigh 31 grams at the introduction, and it still weighs 31 grams, but I'm excited to see some visible progress, and I'm hoping I can move this out in the next probably 2 updates until we'll be able to roll that out. The next prompt that I got was a hair, skin, or nail product. So for that, I chose my Bumble and Bumble Invisible Hair Oil. This is not my favorite hair oil. I love the Bumble and Bumble Heat Protectant Spray, so I wanted to give the hair oil a try, but I would say I personally still love the Moroccan hair oil. When I rolled this in, we were right here. Now we are right here, and we did see some significant weight change in this. This weighed 62 grams at the introduction, and it weighs 50 grams now. I have a feeling this will probably take me 2 more updates to finish as well, but I have been really trying to remember to use this. My hair is so damaged. I still need to get a haircut. I keep saying that, but then I don't. So that's where we're at with that. Next up, number 8. The next prompt was a product that reminds you of your favorite book or show. I am someone who personally loves to indulge in trash TV, so I love Vanderpump Rules. So I selected this Hydro Gloss from Give Them Lala Beauty, which is Lala Kent's brand, who is a part of Vanderpump. And it's in this really beautiful shade. I think this is a really comfortable formula. I'm not a fan of her liquid lipstick, but this Hydro Gloss I really like. This is in the shade Trippin'. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget that this was in my project, so I maybe reached for this 1 or 2 times. This weighed 20 grams last update. It's still weighing 20 grams today. My goal is to potentially just finish this by the end of the project. So we're nowhere close on that one. And then the next prompt was a pastel product. And for that, I chose my Pastel Pup palette. And for this, I just wanted to reach for each shade, I think 1 time. I'm not 100% sure, and I didn't write my goal down. I didn't reach for this at all. Go me. It weighed 188 grams last update. It still weighs 188 grams, and I have not reached for 1 shade, so I need to be better about that. Pastel season has left us, but maybe I could do some pastel wintry looks. We'll just have to see. Next up, for broken packaging, I had the prompt broken packaging. My Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette does not clasp all the way, so I considered this to be broken packaging. And for this, I decided that I wanted to try and hit pan on the shade Whipped Cream, which is obviously just like the lid setting shade. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I do have a good dip going in this, but I was not quite able to hit pan on this. I also am trying to use a like face setting shade out of my Cali Contour kit as a lid setting shade, so these two have kind of been competing for attention, but I'm very confident I will be able to hit pan on this by the next update and have this be a rollout. And then the 6th and final prompt was something that was gold or silver. It could be packaging, it could be the actual product, etc. So I chose this little YSL, what is this? The Tatouage Couture Matte Stain, because I wanted to try and get through, or I've been trying to get through as many lip products as possible this year. And I thought this little mini would be a good one that I could hopefully get through before the end of the year and count this as an empty. When I rolled this in, I had about half of the product left, and I've seen a little bit of movement in this as well. This is a really comfortable, really beautiful formula. I actually really like this, and I really enjoy the shade on this as well, especially for this time of year. And I think it does a really nice job of actually staining the lips as well. Here it is right here, kind of sheared out. A really beautiful shade. This weighed 12 grams last update. It still weighs 12 grams. I do feel like I reached for this a pretty decent amount, especially considering how little I wore makeup. So if I was consistent with this, maybe I could roll this out by next update, but hopefully in 2 updates, that will also be a rollout. Okay, so that brings us to the exciting part of the video where I'm going to roll, should I roll in 1 or 2 more? I'm gonna roll in 1, see what the prompt is, and then potentially roll in a second, just for funsies. I feel like I'm getting the most use out of things that are currently going in my projects, so this is like a way that I'm like basically helping myself shop my stash. We get number 82, so let me see what 82 is on the spreadsheet. Number 82 is an item that makes you feel nostalgic. Ooh, I just was looking at a product and I was like, dang. Ooh, I think I have one for this. I think I have one for this, and I think I'm gonna roll in another one because I feel like the product that I have for this won't be like too difficult. So I'm gonna roll in 1 more category just for, again, just for funsies, and we get number 62, which is one that I've already rolled in, so I'm gonna re-roll. And we get number 13, which I've already had as well, shockingly enough. Next, we get number 88, which is, oh, a mini or a sample size product. Okay, that's exciting because that should hopefully also be easier. Should I roll in another one and make it, ooh, that would make it 9 products. But should I do it for fun? Let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're feeling just so risque today. Number 32. Number 32 is, ooh, a guilty pleasure product. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the products that I'm thinking about, and I will be right back to share them with you guys. Okay, I'm back, and I actually had a lot of fun picking those products out, and I actually didn't go with what I originally thought I was going to for most of these. So up first, for my product that makes me feel nostalgic, I am going with my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. This is what I can remember as being like my first primer that was like a favorite. I think I started using this 3 years ago, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. I've gone through multiple bottles. I've raved about this all the time. I'm truly obsessed with it. When I smell this, it brings me back to the first time I purchased this product, which was as an order pickup at a JCPenney Sephora. Like, I literally like can remember the first time I purchased this product. And for some reason, I'm just super nostalgic about this. So I will be rolling this in as my product for nostalgia purposes. We have 3 months left till the finale. This is pretty much brand new. I would like to give myself a goal of finishing this. And then I would purchase this again, probably Sephora VIB spring sale. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I always want to have this in my collection. It's something I would repurchase when I finish this, but I also can't just like have this sit in my collection and go untouched, because I would repurchase it and I'm trying to get through things that I wouldn't, if that makes any sense. Sometimes we need excuses to use our favorite products, which is just silly, but I'm gonna try and finish this. I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a stretch, but this is so beautiful. It's really hydrating. It offers a beautiful glow to the skin without being too much. So that is gonna be my goal for that. For a mini or sample size product, I went with, this is like a deluxe sample size, if you will. It's the Herborian CC Cream. And I originally was gonna go with a mini lip product, but then I remembered that this is something I wanted to try and finish before the end of the year, so I could count this as a foundation empty. My makeup foundation inventory number would be 1 less, and this is something, again, I would purchase again come next springtime. So my goal is gonna be to finish this as well. This feels pretty much brand new, although I have used this quite a few times. I will mark this, let's see. Okay, I am going to mark this right about here. This is such a nice product because it really is just a really beautiful, evens your skin tone out and adds just a little bit of coverage without being too much. So even though I'm not wearing makeup that often, I feel like this is something I could get away with just putting on my skin and nothing else, and I would really like it, and it would just even my skin tone out. So I'm excited to try and finish this up. I think this would be a stretch to finish, but I also really would like to finish this, and if I want to finish this before the end of the year, I really only have about 2 months left, so I gotta get cracking on that. And then for my guilty pleasure product, I was gonna go with a nail polish just because my guilty pleasure when I'm at Target is just like I literally come home with a nail polish every time. I need to stop. But I decided to go with my Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist because truly there is no need to pay, what is this, $48 for this? There's no need. But it is my guilty pleasure in that this just does something different than all of my other dewy setting sprays, and for special occasions I freaking love wearing this. But I've had this in my collection. I want to say I purchased this last holiday Sephora VIB sale, so almost a full year, and I just realized this has a 6-month shelf life on it. I would say I am right about here, and yeah, oh wait, no. Yeah, right about there. So I have about, no, that's definitely wrong. I have about half of this left. I'm gonna put a C by the correct marking so we don't get confused in case I can't get this one to wipe off. But I have about half of this left. This is something that I tell myself I can't use unless it's a special occasion, but it'd be silly for this $48 mist to go bad because I just won't use it because I'm waiting for a special occasion. So my goal is going to be to finish this up. If it took me the rest of this project to finish it up, so 3 months, I wouldn't be mad at that. Then I can still reserve it for semi-special occasions, but still indulge in how I love the way that this makes my skin look and just be this dewy, beautiful, scrumptious skin. Anyway, that is gonna wrap it up for today's update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I would love to know if you're doing anything similar. Are you participating? I cannot wait to go binge watch everyone else's videos. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch and supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.